Welcome to Talking Politics. I am Paul Gable. I'm here with my good friend and co-host John Bond Sr. Today we're entertaining Ed Carey, who was a candidate for mayor in the last Myrtle Beach City mayoral election and also is responsible for the development of Market Common. We'll be back in a moment.
I think they had good intentions.
What are the results?
They had good intentions up front, but it's just another layer of bureaucracy in the city.
Well, that's what we're saying.
Well, let's go into something.
Yeah.
You said they have good intentions, you think, up front, and I don't think they
20 years ago.
20 years ago, maybe. Yeah. I don't think they do now. Yeah. This overlay, this I call it the family-friendly overlay, that includes a number of bars in it, and I don't know what's family-friendly about selling alcohol. The mayor maybe does, but I don't.
Drink it is friendly.
But the point is that to me, I'm going to tell you, they have not included those business owners in any planning or said, what can you do with your stores, or what do you foresee in your stores, or what would help bring people. They haven't included. They're trying to push them out. And I think that's starting to border. Well, I think that borders on conspiracy to defraud.
Well, it could be, but it has to be pursued. Nobody pursues it, as Ed says. You have to get involved.
You got to get involved. We can talk about whether they were involved with the owners down there or what they're trying to restrict in the family-friendly stuff. But to me, that's kind of smoke and mirrors. I think the heart of our problem is we need to look at how we generate revenue and how we spend it. Okay. We have pockets of money around this city that could solve our problems. It could solve our problems with law enforcement. It can solve our problems with infrastructure, but the pockets of money are frozen. They're frozen. They just recently changed the Air Base Redevelopment Act, so the city can start getting money, the schools can start getting money, the county can start getting money. You know that taxes down there generate over $10 million a year in real estate taxes? And none of it was going to the city, none of it was going to the schools, none of it was going to the county. It's going into the TIF fund that pays the bonds off, which is about $3.5 million a year, and the rest of the money is used for capital improvements down on the airbase. Now, we're 10, 15 years into that down there. Could they use, there's always room for more capital improvements, but when are we, and I'm a resident down there, when are we going to start paying for the police force in our city? Okay? Right. I know what the city budget comes out, and they don't really break it down by, they got public.
That's more smoke and mirrors, isn't it?
Yeah, it's public safety or
Time out. Jay is signaling that we have to take a break.
Well, geez, with John paying attention to break time, we got to take a break.
I was about to ask a question, I decided not to.
We will be back in a moment. John can ask his question.
My name is Angelo Antonucci, and I'd like to welcome you to my restaurant. I've been in Myrtle Beach now for over 30 years, and we are the home of the greatest steaks in the universe. Here at Angelo's, we have a fantastic Italian buffet with your favorite pastas served with meatballs and sausage and delicious gourmet pizzas. But where we really shine is our entrees like our Scampi Traditional, Alfredo or Lemon Romano served over linguine, our French pork chops with garlic mashed potatoes, and our twin fillets featuring our signature Marsala sauce. It's a great place to enjoy with family and friends, so stop by and see us at our new location at the corner of 24th Avenue South and South Kings Highway. Don't just take my word for it. Come in and try Angelo's, home of the greatest steaks in the universe.
Here at Angelo's.
At Surfside Cafe and Creamery, we pride ourselves on serving you the best there is. Our breakfast and lunch menus feature Boar's Head products, And how about starting your day with one of our signature coffee blends from Charleston Coffee Roasters? Surfside Cafe and Creamery has something for every taste, including the best ice cream on the Grand Strand. You gotta taste it to believe it. Surfside Cafe and Creamery, 1611 Highway 17, Surfside Beach.
Welcome back. We're talking with Ed Carey here, and we were talking about, well, I was talking about smoke and mirrors in the city budget before we had to take our break. So,
well, you know, I was about talking about the police department's budget and looking at that to the total budget of the city, looking at where our revenues are coming from, and it seems like we're always struggling to not only hire policemen. We're struggling to fund more money for them and maybe increase the staff. We have, you know, like every city's got crime problems, but we are choked where how much money we can spend out there because these special pockets of money, the TIF fund at Market Common, the Grand Coastal Mall real estate taxes, I understand goes into a trust fund for infrastructure there. I'm not really sure what's going on at Broadway at the beach, but I understand there's some TIF stuff there.
It was there. I'm not sure if it's still
right.
there. I don't remember how long the TIF went.
But
yeah.
it's the overall, the TDF money, okay? We can spend, what, $30 million, $35 million advertising for this great city. That's more than the police department. I was informed the police department budget was only about $20 million. It might be a little bit more than that because this is old news from last year. But we're spending 1.5 times that in advertising for people to come down here, but we can't keep them safe. Where's our priorities? Wouldn't it be better if we had an absolutely safe city? People knew there was a
You're running for office.
cop on every corner.
Can you
Okay,
see,
and the water stayed clean. Isn't that the kind of advertising you want?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
I mean, so we need to look at our priorities and our overall global approach to this thing. Because I don't think there's a shortage of money here. It's just the way we distribute it and pay for it.
1 cent sales tax on tourism. How's that going?
Oh, it's terrible.
Well, tell us about it.
Well, it's
People living here want to hear about that.
well, you know, 10 years ago, the state legislature passed a law that said certain municipalities or certain demographics and accommodations can pass a 1 cent sales tax. Of that money, 80% goes into the chamber or nonprofit that advertises out of state. The other 20% goes to the city for some infrastructure work and I call it kickbacks for your real estate tax. Okay?
Yeah.
And they advertise that we're saving 92% on your real estate tax. Well, it was 92% on the city portion. People don't know there's a county, there's a school, and a city portion. Okay? But hold on. And that's only if you got a primary home. If you've got 2 homes right next to each other and they're both worth the same nickel, you know the one you're living in your primary, you're only paying 12%, about 12, 13% net of what the guy next to you, your home next door, because it's an investment property. And that's a combination of the 6% versus 4% assessments and the TDF rebate and the school rebate. All that money, my 2 places in Market Common, I've got an investment one and I got a primary. Paid $4,200 on the investment one. I pay about a little less than $700 on my primary. Without the rebates, my primary would be about $2,000 with the school and the city rebates, right?
Yeah.
Against $4,200. So where's the equity there? You know?
And they're exactly the same property.
They're worth about the same. I mean, pretty much. There's some differences, but you know, if a family living here and what I was getting at, the $2,000 in my primary actually goes into the TIF fund. I don't put $2,000.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you.
Yeah, the $2,000 goes in it because the TDF money goes in to fund my rebate, and then the school
But what
stuff.
about taxes?
But none of that. Hold on. None of that goes back out to the county. None of it goes out to the schools. Right. Now they've made some actions to correct that going forward in 20 years, but it's the TDF. You know, they just renewed it for another 10 years. We've got more houses being built in Myrtle Beach, and the value of the houses that are here are going up. So you've got a bigger pool to satisfy a rebate. I think they just announced the tax percentage is down below 80% now on a ratio basis. Okay, so you've got the TDF income is not going up at the pace of primary homes. I've sat in city meetings where they've told developers saying, we hope most of these are second homes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? They don't want more primary homes to fund. and we gotta relook at that.
Is that
relook at our
dumb or
part.
isn't it dumb? It's so stupid. It's dumb.
Well, you know, I just don't think it's the
Well, where are
right
they
formula
coming
to go forward. You know, this is not. You know, people say, well, yeah, we got to bring the pavilion back. You know, I know if somebody says the pavilion.
What about taxes?
The pavilion never moved.
Are they lowering taxes?
What?
Is it lowering taxes?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
So how do you make that assumption?
Well, you can look. You can go back. I've got something from 2011. Our millage rate was 66.1, and I believe it's. Where's the millage rate now?
But it's gone up, you're saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's way up. I don't know.
Way up.
It's 77 something. Okay.
77.
So the millage is up.
Paul, you have this?
Not only that.
Wow.
But see,
No, hold on.
That's
That's
funny.
on the real estate tax. All the other things you pay as a citizen, the taxes on your water bill, the taxes on your sewer bill, and trash collection, all that stuff is creeped up. So they're not that it's bad that we have to pay the cost of those things and you itemize them, but at the same time, these people leading us can't be saying it's going down. It's not. We're saving you money, making cheap, and that's the smoke and mirrors of this town.
You know what?
We need to look at the overall picture and say, let's get real. What's our priorities? How do we want to spend our money?
Yeah, I agree with you. And you know, the other thing, a couple things to bring out. Number one, they can hide those increases kind of because to the people that vote, the citizens that own homes in the city. Of course,
But
voters
people
can
are not
also rent
educated
homes.
enough. They don't know these
but
things that are going on.
the commercial
They're
property.
not aware of it.
Well, you know what?
You don't have a program like us that
This is
discloses these
this is the
results.
problem about complacency and people and their governments. And you know, we talked earlier about a gentleman was complaining about HOA law and this and that, and I'm like, you know, he was complaining about what HOAs do. Well, an HOA, at least if you read what you're buying into, that's something to protect you. And if you're not involved or you don't like the rules, don't buy into it, okay? Or get involved. We got the same problem with government. People are only bitching about what they don't like. Get involved to help change it.
Hold it right there if you will. We got to take another break and we'll come back there. We'll be back in a moment.
Striving for excellence is what we all do. After 10,000 hours of practice and preparation, we become experts at our crafts. Our skills become a manifestation of our talents, and our service becomes sought after.
We are the professionals, taking care of the details. The Professionals, mobile detailing and car cleaning specialist. Taking pride in what we do so you can take pride in what we do for you.
My name is Angelo Antonucci, and I'd like to welcome you to my restaurant. I've been in Myrtle Beach now for over 30 years, and we are the home of the greatest steaks in the universe. Here at Angelo's, we have a fantastic Italian buffet with your favorite pastas served with meatballs and sausage and delicious gourmet pizzas. But where we really shine is our entrees like our Scampi Traditional, Alfredo or Lemon Romano served over linguine, our French pork chops with garlic mashed potatoes, and our twin fillets featuring our signature Marsala sauce. It's a great place to enjoy with family and friends, so stop by and see us at our new location at the corner of 24th Avenue South and South Kings Highway. Don't just take my word for it. Come in and try Angelo's, home of the greatest steaks in the universe.
Here at Angelo's.
Located at 1300 Highway 544 near Coastal Carolina University, Soho 544 is an area's favorite for sushi, hibachi, American and Asian fusion cuisine. Soho 544 also offers daily happy hour special for only $5, as well as some of the lowest beer and liquor prices along the Grand Strand. So don't wait, come and join us. Soho 544 also caters to large parties and special events.
Welcome back.
Very informative program today. Thank you.
And if I can, I'd like to take you back a minute. We talked about the DRC and what they haven't done. What do you think? I mean, you've been involved in development. That's your profession. What do you think can be done or should be done or should at least be looked at going forward?
I think, government has should have limited roles. I believe in property rights. I believe in zoning. Okay, that protects stuff. This city is too much involved. There's too much subjective control. The zoning and the process is too subjective, and that's a negative for a developer to come in here and work. They don't need to be involved with buying land. They don't need to be involved with developing land. They need to be involved with helping get out of the way and make it fair for developers. They don't need to be zoning.
They don't have to be in competition.
They don't have to be in competition. They don't need to be zoning products and defining, family-friendly stuff. Okay, I mean, yeah, some of the products are junky and this and that, but that's not the role of government.
Well, and not
those
only
products,
that,
you know why those products are selling, or why those products are down there? Because that's the people we're bringing here. Okay, let's start bringing other people here. How do you do that? You got to get out of the way. Let developers come in here. We got a beautiful oceanfront, but we need to address the elephant in the room.
Well, and I want to make one more point about family friendly. What is not permitted to be sold in the family friendly zone is permitted to be sold in the rest of the city. What kind of nonsense is this?
I'm concerned we're going to hire more people that are going to be on the T-shirt enforcement patrol.
There you go, the T-shirt enforcement patrol.
Okay, where did you buy that? Well, I bought it over at Broadway at the beach. Oh, then that's cool. You can wear it here in the zone. You bought it down the street. Well, let's go down there and enforce it. Okay.
Exactly.
And I don't want to be sarcastic, but I'm going to be.
Please.
I don't think I've heard of anybody being strangled by a dirty T-shirt, hit over the head with a glass pipe, or ran somebody off the road, or shot somebody in a bar on CBD oils. Okay.
That's right.
Let's get real. Okay.
So there's
let's get real. We have
I'm not listening.
a crowd down there that we're not controlling as a government. Government should be primary there for public safety. We're doing a not a good enough job, and I'm not knocking our law enforcement department here, but our leaders are not giving them the resources to do their job. And
That's the key.
yeah,
That is the key.
I think Amy's doing a great job.
Amy
Prock, but we need to prioritize safety. We need to prioritize.
Do away with the
cleanliness.
zones. Do away with the zones.
What's that?
Do away with the zones. Broadway to the Breach is allowed to sell these products outside the Broadway
I
Breach.
don't
Not
think
allowed to sell it. It doesn't make sense.
Government should not be in the private
And
business.
that's
What
what
can
government
sell?
is doing. It's stymieing growth.
I mean,
stymieing free expression.
if government's there to zone and say you can't sell a T-shirt, you can't sell CBD oil, you can't sell that, well, why don't we just make it just pure, perfect everywhere and get rid of all these sins of the world that people think about? Whether it's alcohol or T-shirts, I don't care.
Well, let's not get rid of alcohol.
Let's not sell anything, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, some people said if you bring me the right customers down there, we'll sell the $300 purses. Okay, everybody would like the place to be cleaned up. Nobody's against that. But you know what? We got to look at what's really preventing development. Well, we haven't talked about the elephant in the room, and you got that old pavilion site. It's owned by one company. Where are they? They're not publicly in the forefront talking to us. They have their people in government, and they have their whatever. They control a lot of stuff, but come forward and tell us what you want to do with that land. Or maybe city leaders need to go and say, enough's enough. We want to start collecting either good real estate taxes on that instead of agriculture, or let's buy it. Let's make it a park forever and ever, and then people around there will know it's going to be a park forever, and they can build up and develop.
You know what would have been funny, and it'll never happen in this town, but you know the discussion about eminent domain to seize some properties in the superblock. They should eminent domain the old pavilion site, and you watch B&C jump up and get to work.
Well, you know, it's an interesting concept, but I know what you're going to say. It's not like we need that for an infrastructure project, and it's a bad use of eminent domain. I just
But
can't support that.
it would snap to attention those people that
I would certainly have them at the table saying,
"Hey,
"Hey, let's do something." And I don't know. I have never sat down with those people personally. You know, I think they need to be more out in the public open and talking. I mean, they're the big player in town. You know.
Or at least they used to be. You know, I mean, when you take away the mall and when you take away the pavilion.
Well, you know, let's look at it this way.
We've got two big empty lots.
We've got the mall site, we've got the pavilion site, and what's the biggest development that Burroughs and Chapin's doing in town right now? Topgolf. What do? They go and clear cut all these trees. They could have done that at a mall site. Did the city ever talk to them about that? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, and I doubt it because. Am I right on where they're clear cutting the trees is outside city limits? Is that county only?
Is that a donut hole? I don't know.
I don't either, but you know, knowing what I've seen in the past, they probably don't want to pay city taxes on that.
It may be because it may be an appendage or a part of the TIF of the Broadway at the beach because it's across the street. I don't know.
Well,
It
some
could
people
be.
are looking at
There's a reason they did it there.
Yeah.
But you know the optics.
Hold on a minute.
of,
I have to ask you. Some people are looking in this program today. They don't know what a donut hole is. So explain what a donut hole is to the people that maybe just moved
It's
in here.
the hole in the middle of the donut.
No. It's a
the
part
city
of
of Myrtle
the
Beach-
city that. Go ahead.
The city is the
That's not a
donut,
part.
okay? And there's parcels of land within the overall perimeter of the city that are not city land.
That's right.
They are county. Through the years, they never incorporated into the city. They are
Outside the city limits.
they're
Tax.
the city surrounds them, but they're outside the city limits. We're not getting city taxes on them, and it creates a problem for public services too. You know,
Absolutely.
law enforcement and fire, because there's 38th Avenue. There's a big apartment complex there, or condo complex. That's outside the city.
Right.
It's you know, if they've got a problem, they got to get the county over there. I think over off of Grissom and 501, there's a neighborhood back in there. I forget the neighborhood called. That's outside the city, and they have a lot of problems over there. So, you know, I don't know if it's just the landowners don't want to be part of the city, they don't trust the city, but
They don't want to be part of it because they want to pay taxes.
you know, but if the city maybe would refocus their efforts and where the taxes go and everything, people would want to join. I don't know.
Make it an attractive place
Yeah.
to buy into,
Yeah.
rather than one to be avoided.
Yeah, I mean that's
Very
something.
well put. Very
Yeah,
well put.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
excellent. Okay, now the other thing is everything south of 3rd Avenue, south, they don't develop. Everything north, they develop.
Who's they?
The city is they.
Well,
why are they taking care
what-
of?
tell me what they developed.
Like there's a place. I mean, if you look at the city's planning, they're more interested in everything north of 3rd Avenue than they are everything south. You got. Well, talk to Tim Wilkes. He'll tell you he has a beautiful piece of property that he can't develop because the city's saying no, you can't do this, you can't do that. But yet they're allowing those businesses and those developers north of 3rd Avenue to go ahead and do anything they want.
Well, Myrtle Beach has been a tale of two
Well, but-
cities for a
yes,
long time.
However, they promised they would do something with the south end of Myrtle
I
Beach,
think
the
it's-
city of Myrtle Beach, and they're not.
I think it's
They're
more.
doing absolutely not.
I think
They're
it-
letting that particular area of the city run down, and that's not fair
I think it's more.
to the business owners.
Optically, it looks that way, but I think it's
What do
more.
you mean optically?
Well, that
You've
that
been
you
down
can say
there, come on,
they haven't
get real,
done.
will you?
Well, no, what-
Here you are
Hold on,
making
John.
some good points, and then you come up with this
Hold on,
silliness.
Hold on, John. They're being subjective of what properties can do stuff, and they
Who are you talking about?
the city.
Well,
Okay.
the city doesn't. Do they care?
You're
Does
both
the
saying
county-
you're both saying the
USM.
same thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
But again,
I guess
but
I'm
anyway,
not-
unfortunately,
but let me go back.
one quick one because we got to end it.
The city shouldn't be the developer.
That's
Well,
right.
you said that, you established that,
right.
but they can certainly pick,
And
the
on
private
that
areas, they certainly can uplift.
On that note, we hope everybody who's a citizen of Myrtle Beach to watch this will take a little more interest in what the city council's doing.
And vote, register and vote.
And we will be back next week.
And
Thank you.
thanks, Ed, so much for being our guest.
Thanks, Ted.
Very, very good.
We need.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a server at Brothers Grill, and as a server here, I like to make sure everybody has amazing service and good fresh food every single day. We serve lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., our happy hours from 4 to 7, and we're located on 5900 North Kings Highway. Follow us on Facebook at Brothers Grill Myrtle Beach.
Striving for excellence is what we all do. After 10,000 hours of practice and preparation, we become experts at our crafts. Our skills become a manifestation of our talents, and our service becomes sought after.
We are the professionals, taking care of the details. The Professionals, mobile detailing and car cleaning specialist, taking pride in what we do so you can take pride in what we do for you.
Located at 1300 Highway 544 near Coastal Carolina University, Soho 544 is an area's favorite for sushi, hibachi, American and Asian fusion cuisine. Soho 544 also offers daily happy hour special for only $5, as well as some of the lowest beer and liquor prices along the Grand Strand. So don't wait, come and join us. Soho 544 also caters to large parties and special events.
My name is Angelo Antonucci, and I'd like to welcome you to my restaurant. I've been in Myrtle Beach now for over 30 years, and we are the home of the greatest steaks in the universe. Here at Angelo's, we have a fantastic Italian buffet with your favorite pastas served with meatballs and sausage and delicious gourmet pizzas. But where we really shine is our entrees like our Scampi Traditional, Alfredo or Lemon Romano served over linguine, our French pork chops with garlic mashed potatoes, and our twin fillets featuring our signature Marsala sauce. It's a great place to enjoy with family and friends, so stop by and see us at our new location at the corner of 24th Avenue South and South Kings Highway. Don't just take my word for it. Come in and try Angelo's, home of the greatest steaks in the universe.
Here at Angelo's.